Hello, and welcome to Artist Expression. My name is Chris Allen, and I'm here with Trina. How are you doing today,
How
Trina?
you doing? Thank you.
So, Trina, how did you become a published author?
Well, it actually started some years back when I was 10. Being an only child, I was always bored sometimes, so I took that energy and started writing. So I used to write short stories. And then by the age of 12, I wrote a particular piece that I was so proud of course, on paper, and I showed a particular family member. I'm an adult. And, I asked them what did they think of the book because I was so proud of it. And they told me, they said, I said, I think it should become a movie. I think it could become a movie. And the young
Really?
lady, and she said, well, I've read it and you know what, I've seen something like this before. Now what that adult told me was enough to like crush me as a kid, as opposed to saying, it could be, So I took that and I actually stopped writing at the age of 12 and did not pick back up on it until like I think 2005. And the reason why sometimes I bring that part up is because actually when I created my first book, which is Jack and the Powerful Seven, the main purpose of it is about positive thinking, positive of words and different things, and it encourages self-esteem and things just to let kids know that anybody can discourage you, and not mean, not on purpose, but it can happen. But that's actually how I got my start, because it was actually two young kids that I was like tutoring a little bit at that, and so with me tutoring them, I said, okay, yeah, so with me tutoring them, I said, okay, I want to create a little story for them, to help them with, they were having no problems in English and different things of that sort. And actually, that's how I got back into the passion of writing. The next thing you know, I don't know, just write a story, and then I connected it with, through the things that I've been through and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
So this was your first book
That was my first book.
that you had published.
You got it.
So how did you go about getting this published?
Actually, I was offered a contract because I so believed in my work, and a lot of people were offering me contracts, but they were awful contracts. So I said I knew some people, and I got to talking, and they were saying, "Why don't you try self-publishing?" At first I said I don't know, but once I did it, I saw that it was a very good idea because nobody believes in you more than you. And so, and plus, I heard a few of the other authors, like I said, that have done it and that have done great for themselves. So I said, let me step out on faith and give it a try. And
Well, it looked like an excellent book.
thank you.
And I know right now our children need that push to read right now.
Yes.
So,
As opposed to being on the video games all day and
Yes.
on the phone. Yeah.
and I see that you also have some merchandise here, which it looks like it's a play off of this book here.
You got it.
Nerdy Girls.
You got it. And Nerdy Girls is my third book. Now this is an anti-bullying book. Again,
Okay.
Anything that I write is something that I totally believe in. And as a kid, I was bullied, but then I bullied. So I put in this book is an amazing story, and I give a recipe on actually how to keep from getting bullied. Honestly, and it's really about how you feel inside, and actually these it's an amazing book, absolutely amazing book, I promise. But from here, the t-shirt line. A t-shirt line came about, which is called my Nerdy Girl t-shirts.
Let's do that Nerdy Girl t-shirt.
Yeah, and this is the signature shirt, whereas nerdy stands for never ever regret doing you, because I always want to encourage young people and just everyone to be who they are, and embrace that.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. If I have to get my daughter one of those.
Absolutely, I think she's gonna love it. You have to get her the book too.
Not a problem. I feel like it's a good read.
Yes. And so.
And when it came about publishing, like one of my things for the show is how art is and everything. And I see your layout of your t-shirt, the artwork that's on your book, and then the actual artistry itself on the words that you put on the page. Now tell me about your self-publishing. What avenue did you have to go to get your book published?
Actually, I went through a particular publishing company my first time with my first book, and it was like I said, I was a baby in it, so I didn't know what to, I didn't know what to expect, and I got taken advantage of big time.
Okay.
Just a lot of extra costs for different things, but I so believed in my project. I traveled into California, Chicago, all over, you know, to put the book out. But what I didn't know is that I was putting so much out and not looking, you know, for the return. Can I say that? You know, and so that ended up making things extremely difficult. So I had to take a few steps back, come back, reevaluate all the things that I did wrong, and then come back again. So I came back writing more books, and then I found a better publishing company that I absolutely love. They're fair, and I'm so happy, and then they're making my book available everywhere.
And that was my question, that how could someone who would like to get these books or your shirts, where could they go and find these pieces?
My books are on Amazon.com. Also BarnesandNobles.com.
All right.
Also for my t-shirts, you can go to my website, or you can at www.nerdygirltees.
Okay. www.nerdygirltees.
Yeah, nerdygirltshirts.com. You got it. And then, and also I always usually have them. There's a location in Southfield where I have the shirts available there as well too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I am really.
And you know, what was the name of that store?
Oh yes, it's called Touch of Wisdom.
Yeah, go ahead, give them a shout out.
I'm
girl.
sorry, yeah,
Let
Touch
them
of
know,
Wisdom. And I sell them in the salon. In the salon there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so it's 21819 West 9th.
And the prices of the books are
just $10.
okay, and the t-shirts.
The t-shirts are just $15.
All right, that sounds good. So they are affordable. You can get these pieces at a nice rate, and also, you know, it's good for your kids. The books and the t-shirts look pretty nice.
And amazing sayings. You know, nothing.
Yes.
I promote positivity. Absolutely 100%.
And that's a great thing too.
I'm actually working on Jack and the Powerful 7 Part 3, and also another anti-bullying book that's going to piggyback off of the Nerdy Girls book, for something totally different, still fun, but just still that's going to teach that lesson of loving oneself and combating bullying.
Thank you, Trina, for stopping by and, you know, being on our show, bringing all of these nice pieces with you. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
My name is Chris Allen, and I want you guys to get a chance to take a look around, because of art is in everything.